Welcome to Let's Talk About Gay Stuff, the podcast where we talk about gay stuff and discuss the week in LGBT history. Woohoo! Today we have another special episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff Quiz Show Edition. It's where we invite our friends to the kiki. Of course, by joining us in the Quiz Show Edition, they don't just get to kiki, they have to earn their gay card by scoring the most points after 2 rounds of questions. About what else? Gay stuff. So before we welcome our guests, Instagram couple Daryl and Evan from, let's say hello to my co-host. So hello, Tony.
Hello.
And hello to Kendall.
Hello.
All right, so they'll be here with us later. Tony will be he's our announcer that will be introducing our sponsors later, as well as he'll be the timer and judge. So let's just hope he does a better job this time than he did our first episode. But hey, it was the first time, so we get the.
It did change the
can do it
outcome.
worse.
I
True.
still won.
It's
Thank
true,
you.
true,
Yeah.
true. And Kendall will be here later in our Kiki with Kendall section. He'll talk to Daryl and Evan in a little bit more detail about the Frontrunners organization, which is a running group here in Houston that they're part of, LGBT running group that they're part of.
We're all part of.
Yes, that many of us are part of, except Kendall. So, but that's okay. Kendall only runs from the cops. Just kidding.
Or towards the homeless people.
Or towards the homeless people. All right. So let's say hello to our guests. Let's start with Daryl. Daryl is from Houston by way of Port Arthur, right?
Beaumont.
Okay,
Beaumont.
sorry. Let's
Big
claim it right.
difference.
How are you today? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having us. I'm Daryl. I'm originally from Beaumont. I'm an educator in the Houston area.
All right, good deal. And to Evan, hello. Evan comes to us from, he's a Houston boy as well.
Well, I was born in San Antonio, but
All
I
right.
lived here since I was 9, so technically, yeah, I guess
Gotcha.
I'm Houston.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Evan.
Well, thanks for having us. I'm Evan. I'm also an educator in the Houston area, and yeah, I've been living here for since I was 9 till 10, 20 years now. Jeez, yeah.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
And both are educators, so they're enjoying the summer, or we're enjoying the summer. Daryl's about to go back to school. Evan has a few more weeks, so enjoy it. Enjoy the time by the pool.
How did you enjoy the summer?
Yeah, how was the summer?
What did you do? Anything major?
There was one major event.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, June 1st, we decided to have. Well, we didn't decide. We were voluntold to have an engagement party. June 1st, and me and Daryl were like, well, I don't know about all this wedding planning stuff, and I feel like, let's just get this over with. Let's make it a surprise wedding. And so we planned a surprise wedding that day and didn't tell anyone, and we gave them invitations at the place, and surprise, it was a wedding, and we got married. So kind of a small event, whatever.
Yeah, congratulations. We talked about you guys in one of our episodes because it was a fun event for us, and we got to attend that surprise wedding. Like you said, you guys did a big surprise for us because out of nowhere these invitations come, and it says the day and the address, so that was pretty cool. So
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
I'm sure pretty budget friendly then.
Yeah, as educators, we appreciated the budget-friendly part.
Yeah, nice. Well, I guess a special thanks to the boys who hosted, which is Ray and Mike. So
Yeah, shout out to them for
right?
sure.
I'm sure they now they probably have a website up that they're sponsoring weddings. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Just kidding. Okay, great. You guys ready to get started?
I suppose.
All right. Let's do this. I'm sensing a little nerves, but you guys will be all right. This is fun. In the first round, you'll answer questions about some topical LGBT-related issues, and the second round will quiz you on the latest episode of the podcast. So that was the episode that was released on July the 7th, and it's covering the week of July 7th to July 13th. So let's review the rules of round 1 first. This round will consist of 6 questions. You each will be asked 3 questions, and we'll alternate questions between the two of you. Okay, so and as we decided earlier, the first question will go to Daryl, and then next Evan, and then we'll just switch back and forth. All right. For the questions, you will have 10 seconds to answer it correctly. If you answer before the 10 seconds, you will earn 3 points, and Tony will be keeping track of time. After the 10 seconds, you'll have just a split second to answer the question to earn 2 points. If you answered incorrectly or don't have an answer, then the other player can steal for 1 point. All right, if they answer that question correctly. Got it?
Yes, sir. We got it.
Good deal. Okay, since Evan, you guessed the number correctly before we got started, you get to choose the category. So the categories are Pop Divas and Golden Girls.
Gonna have to go with Pop Divas.
Pop divas.
Yay.
All right. So what category are we in right now? Pop divas. Okay. So are you ready to earn your gay card?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So like you said, Daryl, we'll start with you. Okay. And Tony's ready to time?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yeah.
Question number 1. This Canadian songstress is known for her powerful vocals, including My Heart Will Go On and
Celine
The Power.
Dion.
All right. Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Question number 2 to you, Evan. Jennifer Lopez is turning 50 years old this month. What was the name of her first single, which was released 20 years ago?
I don't know. I'm sure Daryl knows though.
You picked this for Daryl to win, huh?
Any guess?
I don't know.
That's- Love don't cost a thing.
No, that is incorrect. The correct answer
crap,
is
no, I know. Oh, crap.
If
no.
You Had My Love.
If you
and
had
I-
my love,
Yep.
crap.
That's when she. If you watch that video now, it's like and at the time it was
kinda
like
creepy.
futuristic, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
very creepy. You know, some guys watching it on a computer.
Wow,
But it's
no.
cool. It's,
What year did it
it's-
come out?
It was 1999, so 20 years
Yikes! I
ago.
was like in 5th grade.
She was doing her dance. She had a dance break, but it was like he was
I did
watching
not
it on this
appreciate
like
music yet.
I think this Apple computer, old
Yeah.
school.
Whatever. I can imagine you in 5th grade just like.
You weren't bopping to
No,
to
I was not appreciative of music yet. I was like, I like classic rock. I don't
The
know.
thing
It was
is,
weird.
we just watched that Love Don't Cost a Thing video earlier this week.
But
That's
yeah,
why it was on
that's
the front
the- yeah,
of my
that's true.
mind.
That's a good video. That's a good video to watch. All right, so I didn't plan this because I wrote the questions and it just alternates between the two. But you're gonna get a question that you're probably gonna know the answer to because this is your diva, Daryl.
Don't even ask the question.
I have a
Mariah
diva.
Carey starred in the movie Precious. What was the name of the actress who earned an Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role?
Monique.
There, it's correct. It was Best Actress in a Supporting Role. That's the. I checked it because I was gonna say I wanted to be sure that my contestants didn't say, "Hey, that's not what it's called." So Monique is correct. All right, over to you, Evan. In what year did Whitney Houston sing the Star-Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna guess 2003.
That is incorrect. Daryl.
I know the era. I'm going to guess 1991.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
Good guess. Good guess. That's still the national
Between
anthem
90 and 92.
version. That's the version that everyone still cites today. I mean, I still get goosebumps when listening to that version. Although I guess we come to find out that she actually lip synced during the. I mean, it was recorded live, but it was lip synced. But it still was a powerful moment. Although most of you, Evan, you were probably how old?
I was 3 years
3
old.
years old, so you weren't watching it.
No, I wasn't.
But this is on your gay history. How well do you know your gay history? And plus, you're the one who selected this category.
Okay, yeah, I know.
All right, over to you, Daryl. Lady Gaga cites Radio Gaga as the inspiration for her stage name, which was a song released by what band?
Queen.
That is
I
correct.
actually knew that one.
That would have been for you, yes, since you old school rock. Okay, last question for you, Evan. Are you ready? Here it is. What TV show featured pop divas Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera in 1993?
I think it was, weren't they like on Disney or something? The Disney Channel. I don't know. What's Mickey Mouse Club?
That is correct.
Oh, I got something right. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
It's technically the all-new Mickey Mouse Club, but we'll give it to you. So, all right, very good, very good. So that is the end of round one. Where are we with round one? What's the score, Tony?
I think we all know the score.
Well, it's very close. So we have Daryl with 10 points, Evan with 3 points. But
Good
round
job,
two, it's
Evan.
anybody's game.
There we go. So that's the end of round one. Tony, we thank you for the score. And so, yeah, like you said, there's still round two to catch up. So let's see what happens there. So before we get to our final round, let's kiki with Kendall. But first, Tony, a word from our sponsors.
Okay, we want to thank our sponsor, Economy Works, for allowing us to do this podcast. Economy Works is a freelance talent network that connects professionals with project work. If you're a company that needs help writing job descriptions, doing market analysis, managing your social media platforms, Economy Works has an extensive talent network of freelance professionals ready to help you do more with less. Economy Works. When we work, the economy works. Find out more at economyworks.com.
Hi, boys.
How you doing?
Hi.
Okay. We know your sweet little faces from Frontrunners Houston. Tell us about Frontrunners.
So Frontrunners Houston is part of the general Frontrunners, which is an LGBT running organization. They have chapters in most major cities in the U.S. as well as several cities around the world. And it's basically a running group to help LGBT runners connect and socialize and, get better at the art of running or the science of running.
Nice. So the people that don't live in Houston, there are I think they're even international.
Correct.
Frontrunner
Yes.
clubs.
Yeah, I know there's a Paris, there's a London, there's a few in different other countries. So just
There's a
Google it and
Melbourne.
you can find it.
You
Yeah.
can find them anywhere.
Okay, it seems like you'll have a lot of social events other than just running. Tell me about those.
Well, we definitely so the reason why we run is because we like to eat and we like to drink. So we do dinners every Thursday. And then there's the first Friday happy hour, or the first Friday every month happy hour. And so it's a great opportunity just to meet, not in the Houston heat and run. But yeah, that's why we run. So.
And Daryl, you two met at Frontrunners, right?
Yes, we actually met at one of the dinners at Frontrunners, and that's where we talked the first time. And 3 years later, we're married.
And he was one of the people that would bake desserts for the birthday people of the whatever month we were in. And he made this really I still remember it was in my vows when we got married, but I still remember it was a snickerdoodle cheesecake, my two favorite desserts combined into one. And I was like, man, I got to get to know this guy a little bit better. Plus, he's an educator and he likes to bake. This is awesome. So I had to know him.
So the night you met him at this Frontrunner event, you were like, "That's my boo thing right there."
I don't know about that, but I definitely wanted to get to know him better. Yeah.
Our first date was, I don't know what our exact first date was. I mean, there was a time where
we were kind of hanging out at JR's.
Yeah, we're kind of in similar, social circles with Frontrunners. The biggest one that I remember is he came over to my place to watch Hairspray live, the musical.
Oh yeah. He's like, you have to see this, because that's how we kind of connected, was that we both realized we like musicals and music, and so we both kind of connected on the fact that we were both like, whoa, he likes Hairspray, I like Hairspray, he likes all these different music. So I was like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, I guess that would be the first major thing, was the Hairspray live, which I had never seen. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And so
how much of the Hairspray did y'all actually watch?
All of it.
We did watch all of it. We're pretty dedicated.
How did you find out about Frontrunners?
I found out about Frontrunners. I just kind of heard just through the grapevine that there was a running group, but the timing just didn't work with me at the time. And then I went through a breakup, and I since learned that that's why 80% of the people come to Frontrunners, is because they're coming out of a breakup, looking for new social
they're running from their past
groups and things. Exactly. And so one of my friends said, hey, Frontrunners, we're going to Galveston this weekend. Come hang out with us. I went and then showed up at the next run. On that next Tuesday, we run on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. So I showed up since I didn't have the relationship keeping me from the run anymore. And
when was that? How long ago?
That was a long time. Maybe 5.
Oh wow! Oh my God, you've been in it that long.
6 years ago, something like that.
So you've met a ton of people in Frontrunners.
Yes.
So for all those people listening nationally, internationally, if you want to know what your chapter kind of time and meetups are, it's frontrunners.org. But for those of us in Houston, tell us, Daryl, what the time and where they meet.
It is 6:30 p.m. It's best if you're new to show up a little bit early, maybe 6:20, 6:25. We run at Memorial Park on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. And we meet on the track directly in front of the tennis center at Memorial Park. We do have a Saturday run, but we actually have a leadership meeting coming up soon to try to figure out how that's going to work. So I would just say find us on Facebook, join the Facebook group, and that'll keep you updated as to the latest events that are going on.
Okay. All right, I don't run. I barely walk. I basically shuffle if I have to. But I hear you have happy hours.
We have happy hours
How
the
often
first
and where?
Friday of every month. Those are advertised through the social media. And yeah, it's just a great time to just meet
and
each
to
other.
mention, like, there are people that just like to walk too. So if you're not, and we all run at our own pace or we walk at our own pace. So that's the nice thing about Frontrunners. Like, there's no pressure of like, oh, you have to stay with a certain speed. It's not like that. We have serious runners and we have not so serious / walkers. So
and people that just show up socially.
yeah, or people that just show up to the happy hours and dinners. Yeah. So.
But we always start together and we end together, and we do various other social things. Every now and then, a charity event, pool party, some different things. So
It seems like a tight-knit group.
it really is.
So you two are married, met at Frontrunners.
Yes.
Thomas, the co-host, met the intern at Frontrunners. My last question is, when's Tony going to meet his fiancée for Frontrunners?
I don't know. We keep
all
trying.
all of the other lesbians met coupled up at Frontrunners too.
Well, why are you looking for lesbians? Thank you, guys.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks.
Okay, well that was fun. Such a good kiki. It was good learning about the Frontrunners. As we noted, like that's where Spencer and I met 2 years ago today. So that was the day the episode's coming out. Yeah. So we met at a dinner as well. It was an awkward dinner because he and I were we didn't know each other, and we were sitting at the table, and here I was trying to spark conversation, and he had one-word answers. I was like, "Oh, so what do you do?" "I do makeup." "Well, that's cool. You like doing it?" "No."
Okay.
"You're from Canada. That's got to be cool." "Yeah, it's all right." "Oh, is it? How do you like Canada?" "Oh, it's okay." So that was fun. But here we are, 2 years later. I love you, Spencer. All right. So here we go. So on to our second round. Score sits at 10 for Daryl and 3 for Evan. But yeah, you can come back. There we go. So this round will consist of 5 questions in this round. The first to chime in and answer correctly will earn 2 points. If the first person is incorrect or doesn't answer after they've chimed in, the other contestant can answer the question and earn 1 point. All right?
All right.
This wouldn't be a gay podcast though if we didn't do it, have a little twist to it. So the chime in is going to be a fanthorpe, as well as which is what Evan will be using to chime in, and we'll have some maracas, aka couscous, with a "Let's Talk About Gay Stuff" label on it that Daryl will be using to chime in. All right, you got it, guys, in terms of how this works?
I think I got it.
All right. Category is "Let's Talk About Gay Stuff."
Yay.
All right. Question number 1. Remember, these questions came from the podcast episode that was just released on Sunday. So, first question. What was the name of the gay man that was murdered in Houston in 1991? Daryl.
Patrick Broussard.
That is incorrect.
Paul Broussard.
That is correct. No. Evan with the steal. All right. Question number 2. From what state is Kirsten Sinema? Who chimed in first? Evan?
Arizona.
That's correct. Uh-oh.
Good job.
Call it a comeback here.
I told you I listened.
Milton Berle made an MTV award show appearance with this famous drag queen. Daryl. RuPaul. That is correct. Question number 4. What athletic event was Kirsten Sinema completed 3 times?
Iron Man.
That's correct. Daryl. All right. Final question. Let's see who knows this one. Milton Berle was known for this famous body part.
Oh.
Daryl.
Large penis.
His large penis. That is correct. All right. So there we go. So final score. Tony, tell us what the score is.
So final score is 16 Daryl to 6 Evan.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's
But you're
going to be
always the winner in
Daryl.
my heart.
Whatever.
Daryl with the win there, but that was a nice play, nice comeback there, Evan.
Yes,
So
I tried.
Way to get the streak going. So, all right, so let's see here. That was a fun game, and guys, thanks for coming along. I know you guys started a little nervous, but hopefully, it seems like you guys relaxed throughout it. I think the wine helps for what it's worth. So let's see. So before we close out, let's have another word from our sponsor.
Thank you. So did you know the unemployment rate is 3.7% in the U.S. right now? If you're trying to hire somebody, then you probably already know that because you're having trouble finding quality candidates. Economy Works is here to help. Don't have time, energy, or the resources to hire? Economy Works is ready to help you write your job description, find candidates, review resumes, and phone screen candidates. Let the Economy Works Talent Network help you do more with less. Economy Works. When we work, the economy works.
All right, thank you. So that's it, another quiz show. Thank you to our sponsor, Economy Works, and thank you to our guests, Daryl and Evan. Any last shout outs before we sign off?
Oh, thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed myself.
Cool.
Thanks for having us.
Well, we talked about your Instagram couple status. So what's your handle? Where can we find you on Instagram?
Oh gosh. Okay, calling us an InstaCouple, I think is a little.
He's
bit
more
of
of the
a stretch.
Instagram person. I just play along.
We're a couple.
You guys look great on Instagram.
We're a couple that decided to just. Neither of us used Instagram that much before, so we're like, oh, let's start up our own Instagram. It's just like a photo album for us. So if you'd like to follow us, our Instagram handle is Whitaker, WHITAKER 2018 ED. 2018 for the year we got engaged, and ED for our initials.
Evan and Daryl.
All right,
what-
there we
what?
go. I thought it was for I was wondering what the ED stands for. That I thought it was
it's
like
a double-
educator.
it's a double
but
entendre,
there-
of course.
There we go.
We planned that.
Hopefully not erectile dysfunction. Like,
I hope not.
So yeah, I think last week we had our Spoopy podcast host, and I think they got a nice let's talk about gay stuff bump. So I think you guys hopefully will enjoy the same, in terms of, or at least maybe when you guys do a shout out, maybe we'll enjoy some of your fans. Hopefully, I don't know. Also, Frontrunners. You can follow Frontrunners on Facebook, as we noted, and Instagram at Frontrunners HTX. Right? Is that Frontrunners HTX?
The Facebook is Frontrunners Houston. The Instagram, Frontrunners.
All right,
HTX.
Yeah,
so-
that sounds right.
All right, so and on their website at frontrunners.org. But most of the activity happens on Facebook.
Yeah,
So that's where
Facebook
you,
is crucial, yes.
That's where you can follow the events, make friends. And for non-Houston listeners, the website is frontrunners.org. All right, so thank you guys again. Of course, thank you to my co-hosts, Tony and Kendall. How do you guys, good episode?
Wonderful.
Yes.
All right, well, that was our quiz show number 2. And of course, our sound and production man, Spencer, thank you. Always keeping us in line. Hope you enjoyed another special episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff Quiz Show Edition. Be sure to follow us on the web at letstalkaboutgaystuff.com, as well as on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk About Gay Stuff, and on Twitter at Talk Gay Stuff. Subscribe and download our podcast where you listen to your podcast, and we'd love to hear what you think, so leave us a review. So for another episode of Let's Talk About Gay Stuff, we're here.
We're queer.
Get used to it.